Today we are holding our Migrant Democratic Participation Workshop in partnership with Vincentian Partnership for Justice and Dublin City Council franchise section. Today what we intend to achieve is to get a trainer package for community leaders for the migrant background. And it's important for us to get people well equipped so that they can be in a position to go into their communities and actually tell them about the democratic participation in Dublin City. Also, what we intend to do today is we're trying to give people an idea about why it's important for them to vote, why they should get themselves registered, because that's the beginning of democratic participation.
Register to vote?
Yes, I have, yeah.
And you are ready for the local election?
I am ready.
Okay, what advice will you give to people out there to make sure they are registered to vote?
They have to come out because the power is on their hands.
Well, I noticed that you are in a particular group this morning. What are the things that have been of benefit to you or a new insight?
Well, it gave me an outline of what each person does in a local authority or a local councillor, and it tells me I would know what a local councillor does or a local authority. Not much information, but it tells me local authority is in charge of housing. There's different sections to it: health and safety, environmental, transport, all that kind of areas is based to one county council.
Right.
And local councillor is the one that represents the people, the actual area. And if people have problems, they should go to him and ask them, we have these issues. And if he can help them, I'm sure he has the authorities to solve our problem, people's problems.
Apart from being not only my responsibility but my duty as an active part of my community, I think it's important to have my voice heard in the sense that I vote for somebody that represents me or does something that I think would be suitable for the community I live in. So that's why I think it's very, very important to bring my little part into my community.
The local election is next year, and it is very important not only for you to vote, and also for friends and family, people in the community. So what will you have to say to people out there who have not registered to vote?
From what I've learned, the little I have learned today, I can say that I'm going to talk to a few people. There are people who listen to me as an opinion leader to them, like my children, my friends, and the people I represent in Ireland. So I will definitely go back and try to explain to them why it is necessary to vote, and if they've not registered, they should be able to register. And I think we still have about 2 days into their voting closing date of
registration.
For registration for being in the voter.
I'm Emer Costello, I'm an MEP for Dublin, and I believe that it is really important that we try and engage new communities in the democratic process here in Ireland. And my particular interest today is because I'm trying to encourage people to make sure that not only are they registered for the local elections, but particularly new Irish citizens who have received Irish citizenship in the last number of years are also European citizens, and so it's really important that they ensure that they're able to exercise their right to vote in the next European elections.
In terms of exercising their right to vote, what are the main issues that you think are out there now, both in the local and the European level?
Well, there are a lot of issues, I think, that are facing all Irish citizens, and there are particular issues that are particularly important to our new communities. New communities have come here, they've put down roots here, they're very active in their communities, and for the local elections I think it's very important that they have a say as to how their communities are actually regulated and who represents them at local and community level. In terms of the European elections, I think it's really important that people start to think about not just being Irish citizens but being European citizens and looking at the issues, because so much of Irish legislation actually derives from Europe. The European budget is a massive €1 trillion, and I'm fighting in Europe to make sure that we use that budget as a programme for stimulus, for growth, that will help create jobs, that will support entrepreneurship, and that will help develop our countries. And I think that it is really important that the new communities who have made such a contribution to Dublin City, they have come here, they have become involved in local communities, they have set up businesses, they are working here. And I think that new communities are very much, as much and if not more, adversely affected by the impact of the crisis. And I think that people are looking to Europe, sometimes to blame Europe, but I think we're not going to get out of this crisis unless we get a good response from Europe. So I think that we're really appealing to new communities to help frame the kind of European Union we want, the kind of Europe that will show solidarity with its citizens, and that will develop Europe's relationship with the wider world.
Today I want to thank all the delegates who came today to what a fantastic workshop we had today on democratic participation by migrants. And needless to say that it was amazing that while we came here to get migrants to vote, that we had a very good number of Irish citizens who also had to get themselves registered, courtesy of the franchise section telling everyone you have to vote. If you're not sure, vote again, then it will sort it out. You may have listened to all the leaders who came to this workshop today and see how positive they are about the workshop. So they have told you exactly how they're going to take into their community, because what we do today is a kind of trainee trainer that they can go to their communities and talk to them about the importance of getting the names on the register and making sure that they are aware of the political participation and the influence they can hold, even though they are migrants. But this is their community, this is their local authority, this is their city, and they need to be active, and civic participation is very, very important. Also, you must have seen how they're going back again to their communities. Now it's over to the migrants themselves. They have got the knowledge, they've got the skills provided today. They have to go and mobilize their communities. And New Communities Partnership will continue to work with them. The Dublin City Council, we thank them for they continue to work with us. And the Vincentian Partnership for Social Justice, we thank them because they are willing to continue to work with us in this journey. Now I call upon all the migrants, wherever you are, get involved. Be civic, positive. Get involved, change the city for the city you want, get the European community that you want to be in the future for ourselves and for our generation. The journey starts now, and we have to continue to be politically active. Thank you.